What's up, chat? Texting a little bit this, Okay, welcome back to another video of our matcha manga series. Okay, this video, first of all, this is my first stitch, so shout out to that. But in this video, we just talking about last week's episode of Tadaima Okaeri because when I uploaded the video, it came on there with no sound. Listen, TikTok does a whole bunch of like funny things when it comes to like uploading videos. So I'm just doing my due diligence on the back end because when it's all said and done, when we finish Tadaima Okaeri the series, if I want to go back and watch how I reviewed the episodes, I want to make sure that all the episodes have audio and correct reactions. I'm talking about correct reactions, like what does that even mean? So let's just get into the written down summary that I did. So in episode 5, which was titled Big Brother, Hikari pushes himself too hard for his baby sister, which her name is Hinata. Instead of jealousy, we get heartwarming family content. Machan and Hiromu are doing everything right as parents, and it's beautiful to see. So basically in this episode, I thought like in the children dynamic, sometimes when a child is the only child for a certain amount of time, they start to accept that all the presents and things are for them. And sometimes that can spark jealousy between siblings. And if parents don't do the correct thing and let the children know that they're loved equally and there's no favorite, it can be sibling rivalry. And I think Tadaima Okaeri does a wonderful job, like when it's put in awkward or difficult situations that normal relationships and maybe heterosexual people go through when it comes to parents and children. They demonstrate effectively what it's like to be two positive parents who love their children equally, you know? And I just think Hikari is just like the best big brother. Like, he was trying to go get blankets, just do whatever that Hinata needed, basically. But Hikari soon realized that, like, it became taxing and he caught a fever, basically. And Machan had to take care of Hinata, like, a whole night because Hinata was struggling. However, the next morning, Hikari got up fully recharged, ready to play with Hinata. In episode 6, Going Home, it hits deep. Machan's homophobic family confronts him while Machan struggles as an Omega. And his husband's constant defense shows what healthy queer relationships look like: boundaries, care, and unity. I'm emotional and inspired. So this seems like to be themes that like occur a lot inside the Omegaverse and just BL in general. Assuming that the queer lifestyle isn't normal and it's a choice. A lot of heterosexual people, not even just heterosexual people, but gay people, just people in general feel that way, that this is a lifestyle, it's a choice, and you're choosing the harder way to live your life. But I always believe you should love whoever you want to love, and if you decide to love that person, they're definitely worth a fight. But for this show and the Omegaverse and BL verse, you know, this shit is normal, and I think it's always been normal. I think that certain things have taken place in history that erased the queer life, you know. But back to the episode 6. Basically, Machan has to go home. Machan gets a letter from his uncle saying that, hey, we want you to come home. Basically, I don't know if it was their parents' anniversary death, but he wanted to go home, see his family, and then go see his parents' gravesite. Now, we knew initially that Hiromu parents was homophobic as well. They hated that Hiromu married Machan, Masaki. So basically, Hiromu's parents are like coming around now at this point. Like, Hiromu and Masaki had went to their house or whatever because they were invited. When I first recorded this video, I compared that to the June sales that these big corporations be doing, these queer sales where they hang up all these rainbow decorations just to let you know that they're in alliance with you. I feel like a lot of new gay accepting parents, not gay parents, but newly accepting parents go overboard when they start to accept their child. And sometimes it can be a blessing and a curse. Sometimes the blessing can be that, you know, you're loved unconditionally. And the curse can be like, girl, you is doing too much. Like, you don't have to. Gay is not my whole personality. It's not, I show up just, I got gay written on my forehead. So now that we get the chance to experience Masaki's side of the family, they definitely went with a village, honey. They went Brit Squad. Okay, they had Hiromu. They had Hiromu's, was it his cousin or his coworker, whoever that other guy was, and then they had Yuki, and they had the kids. So basically, Masaki goes and meets up with his cousin because his cousin is the person I guess they came up with some type of engagement with to he had to be able to take care of Masaki for the rest of his life because Masaki decided to be an Omega, aka a bottom, aka a weaker person, aka a weak man, which I don't believe, girl. But anyway, Machan came into this thing knowing that his family was like this. Machan thought he was strong, which I can relate to because when I talk to my family about my sexuality and stuff, I think I go in with a headstrong thing. Nobody can detour me or break my heart about anything that I go through or who I'm dating. But secretly, deep down inside, like, you want that validation from your family that you chose the right person. This is the person that you're loving, and you want to share that with them so they can love on this person as well, or not. But Machan ended up breaking down in front of his cousin because his cousin's like, well, girl, how did you think this was going to work? And girl, this baby really do look like you, but you can't be happy. You ain't run none of this by your family. How are you just going to run off and go get married? Your parents died, and then your parents told me that I got to take care of your ass. How you going to do that? How you going to run away and then come back like everything is fine? So Machan breaks under all that pressure and all that, talking mess to him, and he runs out, okay, like a drama queen. Which ain't nothing wrong with that, because I know sometimes family can say some stuff to you that make you want to just rip their head off, for a lack of words, or make you want to go crawl up in a ball, depending on how you were raised and how you handle your emotions. So this is what I'm talking about. This is when the top steps in. This is when the man steps in, honey. This is when your protector steps in, honey. Your husband. So his husband, Hiromu, was like, girl, to Masaki's cousin, he's like, girl, you're not finna keep bullying my husband. You're not finna talk to them any kind of way. And you're not finna put them through anything because, first of all, we don't have to be here. We don't have to put up with nothing that you got going on. What we need you to do is pass over this letter that you keep holding hostage, because I feel like you want us to stay here and hold us hostage over this damn letter. So Hiromu told him, number one, what you're going to do, you're going to apologize to my husband. And then you're going to hand over this letter because we don't need none of this. And that was pretty much practically the end of the episode. Now, I want to see what else is going on. At this point, I just feel like this show is just a demonstration of a lot of hardships that same-sex relationships go through, especially on the side of parenting. And I think watching this show in today's time, where they're even trying to get rid of gay marriage, wasn't gay marriage just established in 2015? Like, it's so crazy. Like, you can watch a show and it be everything that you want in your life, or examples of some things you want in your life, like kids, a house, accepting family, unconditional love, a village, children. And so many things, just because people feel the type of way, it can be stripped away from you. Just because of simple misunderstanding or who the fuck you're sleeping with, which will always baffle me that somebody cares so much about what you're taking, how you're taking it, how you're giving it, how you're receiving it, and who you land in the bed with. Shamtastic Gang, I just want to thank you again for being a part of this match and manga series, this BL edition, honey. I can't wait till we finish. Well, not can't wait. When I say can't wait, I just want to see the season finale, because I want to see the ending of both these shows, Tadaima Okaeri and Twilight Out of Focus. I really want to see what happens to these couples and the perfect happy ending that I know they deserve. So I really hope that they get their happy ending. And we can move on to something else, because there's a couple more BLs out here. And it's really, I want to talk about some movies. There's a lot of content that I have to make when it comes to just like gay movies, gay anime, BL anime, all those terms, okay? Just queer content. Preferably animation. Okay, Shamtastic Gang, we have come to the end of this stitch. I hope you can hear this video, because, child, at this point, this is the third time I've recorded this video. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here again. Make sure you go out and like the video, save the video. Make sure to leave a yellow heart, because we share love over here. Make sure to tune in every Thursday and Saturday at 3 p.m. for some type of anime release, okay? Whether it be Studio Ghibli or BL or our favorite anime movie reactions that come out in the world, or simply anime episode reaction, Marvel Rival matches, Demon Slayer matches, and everything in between. Shamtastic Game, nobody told you all year, all month, all week, all day. I love you. And happy Halloween. Make sure to subscribe.